Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I said that, but I was trying to do a little Joker impersonation right there. Sucked ass. But anyways, moving on to what I'm actually trying to do, talk about this video. I did like 3 takes already. It's pissing me off because I'm not getting this shit right. Keep getting tongue twisted and going off topic and shit. But anyways, the topic of this video is why it's important to carry a flashlight. Take 3. Why it's so important to carry a flashlight? Well, for one, carry a fucking flashlight because it gets dark, okay? Okay? It'd be nice to have light around when it's dark out. Okay? It's not always gonna be fucking sunshine all the time, especially when you're indoors and stuff, okay? You're gonna need light. You're gonna need light to see where the fuck you're going and what the fuck's going on. Okay? That definitely helps. You can't carry a fucking lamp with you everywhere. This is what you got. This is what you should get, because it's portable. It'd be interesting to carry a lamp around everywhere. But anyways, one thing, yeah, I cannot express to you how many times people have actually borrowed my flashlight for the sole purpose because they don't have one themselves and they needed light. They needed light. Flashlight. Boom. But that's not all. That is not all, and that's not what makes it so important to have a flashlight in your EDC. Okay? And for people who officially EDC, you know, they're very much concerned about self-defense. Because they got lives, they got livelihood, they got shit they want to keep protected. So definitely, keeping a defensive mindset, you know, I'm not going to be a victim. Self-defense. For one thing, and this isn't the biggest part about it, but it is a part. It shares something in common with this Cold Steel Pocket Shark in being an impact weapon for self-defense. Okay? You know, holding it like that. Okay? Very similar. Because it's made out of a good quality one. It's made out of a nice hardened anodized aluminum body, which means it can survive the impacts. And also what's great about it being, if you get a high quality one, which is definitely advised, reliability and durability. Durability and reliability. I've dropped this thing many times from a pretty decent height on solid concrete and hard-ass tile floors, and it still works perfectly fine. It's really all just aesthetic, you know, damage that's done to it, you know, all the marring and stuff, but it still works perfectly fine. This is a $60 light, and it works flawlessly. I've had this thing for over a year now, and it's served its purpose very well. Very, very well. But going back to self-defense, and the advantage it gives to you in a self-defense situation is unparalleled. This is one of, in my opinion, one of the best things you can carry, you can have in a self-defense situation, which I don't think a lot of people have really touched on that much. Okay? Yes. Yes, it would be great to have a gun, but, okay. Unfortunately, I myself don't have a gun. I myself don't have a gun I can carry every day. That's, for one, that's a thing that a lot of people have to deal with. They flat out don't have a gun. They can't afford a gun. In some situations, they aren't allowed to have a gun. Okay? They can't bring their gun certain places. Good luck trying to bring a gun to the airport with you in an EDC. I'm talking about EDC. No one's going to give you any problems about having a flashlight on you. No one. Okay? I have brought this from personal experience, brought this through a courthouse checkpoint. No problems whatsoever. Try doing that with a gun or a knife. Totally different story. Flashlight, no problems. So for one thing, it's something that people aren't really going to take away from you, no matter where you are. Especially considering I'm getting into this little government program where I have to fucking... It's one of those places where it's like, you gotta tuck in your shirt everywhere you are. No weapons allowed. One of those places. Yeah. Being a weapon collector, this is very discouraging. However, I do take solace in the fact that I can still have my flashlight with me without having any problems. I'm once again getting sidetracked, but seriously. The advantage a flashlight gives in self-defense, okay? You don't gotta worry about not having it because it's simple, it's portable, it comes with a pocket clip. And in self-defense, man, the advantage you get when you do that, oh man, that's amazing. Only a flashlight can do that. Okay. And what does that do? Well, in a self-defense situation, when someone's coming at you, someone's threatening your life, someone's threatening to hurt you, you do that to them, you're blinding them. You are blinding them. They can't see you, meaning they can't attack you accurately, and they can't defend against you. They can't properly defend against you. This is a huge advantage. Huge advantage when it comes to self-defense. Okay? Because there's only three things someone can do when they're getting strobed in the face with a flashlight. Number one, take it. Just get blinded right in the face. Number two is close their eyes. But then what? What are they seeing? Their eyelids. That's all they're seeing. They can't see you. Okay? First one, all they're seeing is the light. Second one, all they're seeing is flashing red. Because, you know, the light's still penetrating through their eyeballs. Third thing. Okay? And all three of these things, none of which they can see you, which is the advantage. Great advantage in self-defense. Irreplaceable. You don't want to go without it. Okay? Third thing, look away. Just fucking look away. But once again, they're not looking at you because you're next to the source of light, and if they're looking away from the light, they're looking away from you. But all three of these things, they can't see you. Okay? They can't see you, meaning they can't accurately attack you because they can't see your body, they can't see your face. It's great. It's great for self-defense. They can't defend against you. And I know in a self-defense situation you don't want to seem like you're the attacker, but, you know, if it's in one of those, God forbid, situations where you have to take the guy down, yeah, you want to be able to take the guy down. You don't want to have him defending against it, so that way he can keep aggressing on you. You want to be able to quickly and effectively take him down, making it to where he can't see you, so he can't defend because he doesn't know what you're doing behind the light. That's a great advantage. And also, you know, it reopens the ability to run away because you definitely don't want to pull this thing out. You don't want to pull anything out until you've already perfectly assessed that it's one of those situations where you can't run away. You can't talk your way out of it. Only after you've assessed that you can't do those two things, then it's time to put your EDC to use, okay? Use your mind before you use your gun. You know, is basically the point when it comes to self-defense. So, if you've already established that you can't talk your way out of it, you can't defuse the situation with your voice, you can't be like, hey man, calm down, please, just leave me alone, I don't want to do this, I don't want any problems, leave me alone. And if you can't get out of the situation, be like, fuck this, I'm leaving. Then you bring out your light. Then you You know, do whatever you can to defuse the situation, to keep the problems from happening. And the advantage of a flashlight is just one more step before having to, you know, get physically violent. It's one more thing, it's more versatility, okay? So that way you get more options. It gives you more options, you know? It gives you... God damn it, why do I keep saying that? Once I get on a roll, I get on a roll. But yeah. And like I said, way before, many people, lots of times, friends and family, always asking to borrow my light because they know I got it, and they know that they don't got one for themselves. Get one yourself, you won't have that problem. You won't have to be asking for someone else's flashlight. That's one thing. So, yeah. And like I said, the tactical advantage it gives. I don't like really throwing that word out, but, you know, when it comes to tactics, you know, battlefield strategy, blinding your opponent so they can't see your moves, that's a huge advantage. That's a huge advantage. Not to be taken lightly, okay? And also, you know, it's a flashlight. Definitely comes in handy. If not more handy than, well, depending on your situation, you know, it honestly comes in more handy in my personal life than an actual knife would. And, you know, I also have a knife with me in my EDC. But like I said, there are places where you can't bring a knife, you can't bring a gun. All you got is your light. Do you know how to use it to defend with? Can you use it to defend with? Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this shit, so I'm just gonna end it right now. Sorry for the terrible ending. But carry a fucking flashlight in your EDC. That's all I'm saying.